refers to when the general meaning of something is unclear, even when appropriate amount of information is provided. Ambiguity leads to people assuming an answer and many times this leads assuming an answer and many times this leads assuming one's race, genders can even lead to class stereotypes. Ambiguity leads to the categorization of people without further important details that could lead to untrue conclusion. Ambiguity occurs when a word, phrase, or situation can be understood in more than one way, creating uncertainty or confusion about its true meaning. For example, the sentence, I saw her duck, can mean that someone saw a bird belonging to her or that they saw her lower her head quickly to avoid something. Similarly, the chicken is ready to eat may mean that the chicken is cooked and ready to be served, or that the chicken itself is hungry. Other examples include he fed her cat food, which can suggest he fed cat food to her pet cat or that he gave her cat food meant for cats. And visiting relatives can be boring, which may refer to either going to visit relatives or having relatives visit you. Even in situations, ambiguity can appear, like when a person smiles at a funeral, which might be seen as disrespectful, nervous, or sentimental. Ambiguity reminds us that meaning often depends on context and interpretation, making language rich but sometimes unclear. The ways to avoid ambiguity include using clear and specific language so that your message cannot be misunderstood. You can do this by choosing words carefully and avoiding those that have double meanings. It also helps to provide context so that the listener or reader understands what you truly mean. Using proper grammar and punctuation can also make your sentence clearer. For example, instead of saying I saw her duck, you can say I saw the duck that belongs to her, or I saw her lower her head. Lastly, it's important to consider your audience and check for possible confusion before speaking or writing to make sure your message is understood exactly as your intent.